Good morning. How are you? It's CarlMitrak. I'm in my beautiful park in Palm Desert Civic Center Park. Behind me, you've got a pond. There should be some ducks quacking around here. Fountains, some guy walking his dogs in. I thought I'd share with you something about Palm Springs that people don't know. As you may know, Palm Springs has a lot of different stuff, history going back to the early 1900s, even sooner. Prior to that, when we had the Southern Pacific Railroad that would come in across the desert, make a southwest turn down to San Diego. That was the spur to go that way, get the people off the San Diego ships to LA. Then we had the Northern Pacific. So what happened was Indio used to be called Indian Wells because the steam locomotives came. That's where they got their water for the steam locomotive after they came across the desert to continue on to San Diego. So these guys from Long Beach, this is before you had real estate licenses, in the late 19 late 1990 1890s and early 1900s, they bought land over there that they got from the government that was leftover easement land from the railroad tracks, and they subdivided it and sold the lots. And they were selling lots from people from the east in the Midwest, and the name of it was Indian Wells. Well, guess what? Not many people were buying because they were still afraid of Custer and the Indians, because it was only 20 years earlier that we had the American Indian War and Custer battles and all that nonsense when we were taking over the land from a lot of the different Native Indians. So what happened later? They changed the name to Indio. They sell their lots. In 1958-ish, the county territory of east of Palm Desert was county territory. They wanted to incorporate an area. They did. They made a new city in, I think, 58, 59. And they named it Indian Wells. So Indian Wells is a high roller residential area, a lot of gated communities, golf courses, no schools, and no gas stations, and no fast food. All right, so what I'm going to share with you today is something really cool. History from a guy that died in 1932, King Gillette. I hope you can see that. Ladies, gentlemen, grandmas, grandpas, remember the double-edged razor that you put in a little thingy and you twist it maybe and it closed and you shave? That was the successor to the straight edge that the barbers used that just slit your throat. So this guy started designing Gillette, Gillette razors. Now I believe it's owned by, I think, Procter and Gamble or something. He designed a way to shave a stainless that would last 2 or 3 times, wouldn't rust and stuff like that. And the first year when he did it was really interesting. He I think he only sold, I have it here somewhere, minimum razors. Hardly any. I'll try to find that for you. And then the next year he like he did it 1,000 times that amount. Okay, so in 1903 he sold 51 razors and 68 blades. A year later he sold 90,000 razors and 123,000 blades. So he was on a roll. So what did he do? He came down here in Palm Springs and he bought like a 4 or 5 acre parcel and he built a house on it. Now the house has been remodeled, it's been restored. A lot of it's been torn down. Later on, they've taken it and they've done other things to it. Tore down part of it. This is what it looked like in 1922, 1928. That's 1928. So a lot of that was still there. This guy was very, very wealthy. He also bought property up the Santa Monica Hills. And he'd come here before he bought that land and stay some lady's hotel or something. And they'd say to him, why do you let that guy in here? Well, he's getting more money than all of us. So that's a little story about that. That area, that house area, I'm not going to give you the addresses. I mean, it's all kind of gated and walled off anyways. One time I think it was uh, maybe for monks or something way back. It went in disrepair in the 50s and 60s. Now it's kind of cool. It's over sort of to the movie colony of Palm Springs over on the south end of Palm Desert, excuse me, of Palm Springs. So if you go to South Palm Desert and go over towards the the um, the couple, I think it's the couple that have the desert cactus museum. I think they sell cactus and they have all these different kinds of cactus. You might want to go over there and check it out. I thought I'd share with you in this park. I hope you can see this. This is a Bigfoot. This is actually a beautiful statue that somebody named, it's called Dreamer by David Phelps, put here in 1991, called the Dreamer. So we have our own Bigfoot in Palm Desert. Come see the Bigfoot. This is a real cool city to be in. I hope you're well. I'll try to get something else to you later about some other history in Palm Desert, Palm Springs. I know a lot of this stuff around here is really kind of cool. Have a great day. CarlMitrak. I'm a Windermere real estate agent, an old buzzard. Still do my deals. Woohoo!